G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper 2 weeks, I think it was, since we've done a Man Cave Tuesday. Right, I've got to just say this straight up. In actual fact, hang on. Of course I'm bloody organised. Metal polish. The Jay Leno's metal polish is in stock. Get on that bloody website, and if you, because it's been out of stock for quite a while, it's been a real struggle to get this shit in. But it's finally in, so all those that have been waiting for it, you can now get it. Right. Let's check out. Got a couple of bikes bloody turned up, and it was interesting. Shut up, Mark. Let's go. Rightio, guys. Mick has turned up. He has made a purchase here in Bendigo at Elliott Brothers. Those that know, that could possibly be a Honda. Oh, it could be a Kawasaki.
Could be, but it could be a Honda.
Could be a Honda too. Yeah. Let's have a look and see what he's bloody bought himself. So he rides a KTM 790. Before that, you had the Tenere.
Tenere, that's right.
I love that Tenere.
Yeah,
I always say that. Oh, look at that. Brand new. Here we go, guys. Boom. So that is a CRF 300. L.
Yeah, so yeah, something new.
Yeah, so what's the plan?
Well, I'm just going to. I still do a bit of trail bike riding with a few of my mates. So I've got some good mates that I'd go riding with, and I've got a little CRF 230, which is a touch small. So I thought I'd get this, and down the track I can always fully register it and use it on the road and do some more adventure stuff. So
you're going to keep the 230 or just get rid of that now that you got this one?
I think I'll get rid of the 230 at some stage. Unless the kids want to use it. So.
Right, yeah.
But no, so and Elliott Brothers were great to deal with.
So they handled all the rec reg?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I rang a couple of places down in Melbourne. They were okay, but Elliott Brothers and Jake, the guy there, was really good.
Yeah,
simple.
Just felt good dealing with him.
Yesterday, here today.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd pop in and show you and say good day on the way through.
Yeah. So any plans on additions or anything like that, or
all the standards?
All the standards.
Plates, guards. There's one. It's got
so
one
it doesn't even come with a bash plate.
No, so no bashing.
Right.
So
what were you going to say about that?
There's one, and probably get a better radiator guard for in there. So
yeah.
So radiator guard, bash plate. Other than that, I think guards. And take some of this other stuff off until I need it.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, cool bananas.
So strip it down a bit, and we'll be in business.
Excellent.
But, yeah, nice. And
and this is what I've got to do. I've got to get something like this.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's going to be good actually.
Yeah.
And it's got 6-speed, and I think the 6th gear on these ones now is a lot. Is it taller? So it's more like an overdrive. So on the highway.
So on the highway, that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's this worth? 8, 9?
850.
850.
So under 9,000.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You hold that. I'm going to sit on it. Can I sit on it?
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
How's that look?
Yeah, so that's still, that's not cramped or doesn't feel overly small.
Yeah, well, I'll put a set of bar risers on it, maybe. I don't know yet, but it'll be a few bits and pieces. But
and then if you, you've got the KTM 790, so if you want to do the big stuff, that's what you're going to use.
But like overnighters and bits and pieces, it'll be...
Yeah, even if you put a little thing on there, it's all personal, but you could adventurise this, no worries at all. Yeah. Bloody good shit.
And like I said, they were really good over there at Bendigo. It's nice to come up for a drive and have brunch and pick up a motorbike.
Yeah, that's it. That's always a good day, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go.
Brilliant. Righto, guys. Back to the man cave. Rightio, guys. I've got a couple of things to bloody show you. I've done an upgrade to the garage, and it's going to make people happy because I know a few people have noticed it, and I notice it when I'm editing, when I've got a bike here and I'm working on it, and especially this Himalayan because it's all black. What I've normally got to do is I've got to use like this big bloody light here, that's a big hoo-ha thing. Then I've got these lights over here, just so that I can get decent footage for you guys when you can see all the little bits and pieces. But it's a pain in the ass. It adds so much shit to it. Anyway, I've put 2 new lights. So what you're seeing at the moment, it's daylight out there, and I've closed everything up as much as I can to lessen the light coming in. But I went to Bunnings and I got these two big bloody lights here. You can't. I'm just going to turn them on. This might auto change it, but let me see. So what I'm. No, hang on. Sorry guys, I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So obviously I've got lighting that runs underneath there. I've got a little lamp there. And then when we go up this way, we spin around, there's lighting all the way in the very top ceiling. So what happens is, obviously I've got two little lights. They're just kind of like mood lights. I've got the lights underneath there, and then that's kind of like really a mood light there as well. But that's it, that's all I've got. So normally, you know, at night time. But when we come and have a look, oh, we've got the window bloody shone. It just, this can look pretty, you know, things get dark. You can see that, yeah, see that's showing how dark it can get in here. But now let me switch on these bloody lights. So, boom. Boom. Holy shit, when me and they first bloody turned them on, it's like, oh my God, you don't realise how dark it is in here. See, now that there's so much light there, I'm losing light. This is the problem with cameras and lighting and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, now let me show you what it looks like. So hopefully now, when I'm working on the bikes, how's that? And just for me, working on the bikes is going to be absolutely brilliant. Come around the dark side. The dark side is not dark anymore. So there you go, and that is that one there and that one there. So unfortunately, where this lift is, so to be here, of course I want the lights directly on either side, but I've got that big beam, so I couldn't run that light there that way. That's the way I would have liked to have run it, but I've put one on that side and then this one is on the other side, and it just works brilliantly. So there you go. Hopefully that'll make the videos a little bit better from a lighting point. Now the other thing is, you know, I had the issue with this not working. So with the hydraulic pump, it worked, but with this little thing here connected to the compressor, it wasn't working. So I finally just emailed the place where I bought it from, and they sent me an email straight away back and said, just try this. And now I'm going to tell you, if you've got something like this and the airs part of it's not working, try these steps and it'll most probably fix it for you, because it did for me straight away. Right, so all we do is grab your air hose, hook it up like you normally would, but what you do is you push that down, so you put your foot on it and then do that, and it took, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds, and it just, obviously then it just starts to race straight away now. So you've got your foot on that, and as soon as it starts coming up, then you just slowly release this up. That's it, it fixed it. So now, hey presto, I'm back in business. So I'm not sure what's going on in there, but if that happens again, that's all I've got to do to get it going. I thought they were two totally separate. One was hydraulic, and I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how it bloody works, but doing that works brilliantly. Right, so for those of you following along on the Himalayan bloody thing, you'll know that we did, in the last video, we did the upgrade of the exhaust pipe, which come from Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers, and behind here is the what do you call it, DNA air filter and stage 2 mod bloody thing. Got that going. Really like what that did to the bike. It just livens it up a little bit. Like I said in that video, it's not giving you more horsepower. It just makes it more lively, which is a good thing. So SRC Adventure Moto, I've got all the bits and pieces. These are the, what do you call it, the crash bars. Now, this is a newer version, and I think this works on both Euro 5 and Euro 4. I'll explain all that in the next video, but we've got that. I still got stuff pivot pegs and all that kind of shit. But over here is the rack. Now, this is steel, it's very heavy. There's the top plate there. But when I sit that kind of like over here, it's got like, just the way it mounts, it's got 3 points on either side. It's solid. It is adding extra weight, and I haven't been able to test it yet, but I believe this seat will run flush with the back of it, which will be brilliant. And the crash bars look really good sitting on there. Nay actually said she likes it with the crash bars on rather than off. And Alastair was showing Alastair today, and he goes, man, this is going to look fucking awesome. So we've also got these. There's a whole shitload of stuff there, all from SRC Adventure Moto, all donated for the project. These get bloody bolted on there. That, yeah, it's just, I'm a little bit excited. Righto. Get out of here. Rightio guys, it's all bloody happening here. Got Alastair here now, Dwayne's turned up, and how's this? CRF 300 rally? Yep.
Yep.
So did you tell him that we've
been talking about it, yeah.
Yeah, been talking about it. And we had, Mick came up yesterday and bought one from Elliott Brothers, brand new.
Yep.
Not the rally, just the CRF 350L.
This is just on its first service.
And so you were just saying that there's a kit you can get for the suspension,
yep,
to improve it, and go from one spring in the front to 2 springs in the front.
And twin, it's like CR 450 shocks in the front.
So have you done that?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you've done it. You've fucking done everything more than likely. Yeah. So is that what it looks like as a rally? So it's got the bigger, what size fuel tank?
12.8.
12.8.
And I got 392 out of 12.4.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
392 kilometres.
Yeah, out of
Yeah, wow.
And that wasn't trying to get economy, that was riding and
Just like you would.
They rev all the time.
Yep. For some reason, I just don't like the way they did the headlight.
Yeah, it's a bit fun.
I don't know, it looks like, I don't know, a superhero googly eyes or something.
Yeah, I call it GIMP.
GIMP.
It's all wrapped up in plastic.
Kind of like
Oh, right.
a GIMP Spider-Man or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my only pick on it, apart from that, the lights. Yeah. That's really good looking with the tower and all that kind of shit, isn't it?
That's B&B. Off-road, B&B off-road. Bash plate is as well.
Yep. Yeah, right. So, what does this thing weigh? Wet.
152.
Right, so the L is 140.
Yeah.
So that's not
But you've got to
bad.
put a big tank on the normal one. They just don't have enough capacity.
What size is it?
I think it's 8 litres or something.
Oh, is it only 8? Yeah.
Yeah. But you can get a 15 for it.
Yeah.
I think you'd probably save weight by going to the aftermarket tank on the standard version.
Yep.
Because I think that's...
Because these are 10.3 on the road.
Yeah.
10,300. Oh, okay. As opposed to 8,850. Yeah.
Couple of
Oh, now you're putting, yeah. This is too many bloody options, isn't it? Yeah. So clearly you're loving this.
I reckon it's great.
Yeah.
Now the suspension's done, because like you would literally stand the bike up like that, just stand it. If you stood it up like that, it'd drop down half it straight.
Oh, would it?
And this has got 30mm low suspension in it.
Yep.
Oh, look, actually,
So I've got it for Cassie to ride.
Yeah.
look at that
And
seat
she's
height,
just not
Mark.
doing it just yet.
Yeah.
How much more manageable is that?
That's way more
If
manageable.
you put the full height suspension in it, it'll literally go up to here.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you've still got good clearance there
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the lower seat height. That's not too bad.
Sort of with this kit in it, when you sit on the bike, it's where the standard bike sits under its own weight.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yep.
And when you sit on the standard bike, then it just goes down.
Yeah.
It's a laugh.
Yep.
But they have to actually unscrew the bottom of the fork leg off the foot off the stauncher to put the cartridges all in.
Oh, okay.
So,
Did you add an extra pipe?
yeah.
Yep.
And it's got the power bomb up in here as well, like right through.
Oh yeah.
It's got the 550 performance ECU.
Yeah. You've tricked it right out like you normally do. Every fucking bike he gets.
Because I want to wear them out.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet.
They're actually not that bad. Like, they do the job. The bike can't overpower them.
Oh, the tyres? Yeah.
Just let a bit of air out of them. Fine.
Did you add this side bit on here?
Yeah. Adventure Spec from the UK.
Oh, that's for the...
You can put Krieger
so you can
straight
put,
on them.
Yeah, we can put any bloody bags.
I've got the same racks on my Tenere now.
Yeah.
And I can just transfer my 18s onto that.
Yeah.
And I've got 6 litres to I can put on as well.
I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Is that aluminium?
And you can put a bigger bolt in here and put Steg plugs on.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? So where are they? What do they call them?
Adventure Spec from the UK.
And that's obviously specific for this bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They make them for other
they make
bikes.
them for
They-
everything else.
Yeah,
But
right.
they're quick to get, like a week
Yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 days.
And it's aluminium, so it's
Yeah.
bugger all weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're very light, but they're quite robust.
No, they are. You can tell. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, sweet.
They're a good little thing though. They're just pleasant. Bit noisy. The exhaust.
Yeah,
It's a little bit obnoxious,
but that's because you put an obnoxious bloody exhaust on it.
well, that was the option because you can buy the whole exhaust system, the whole thing front to back's about $500.
Ah, right. Yep.
From everything you buy, all the accessories from Indonesia.
That's the thing with it. Everything's
Small capacity.
Yeah, everything just becomes cheaper.
Cheap. Yeah. Yeah.
But you'd still be looking, this here sitting like that, you'd be still looking at 15.5.
Right.
With all the bits.
With all the bits.
Suspension,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it's $2,700 worth of suspension.
But you'll buy a KTM 500 or a 690, and you
done it.
at that price, and then you've got to put all the
I did
add
that,
on the top.
that 501.
Oh, and that's what you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 501. But
Yeah.
That was fully decked out, and that still owed me a fortune. So
Yeah. Cool. Righto.
Mind you, the 501 wasn't much different in riding along the highway with the push drive in it as what this is.
Yeah.
But without the
Oh,
push
so
drive, it's a
you
horror
went
show.
all out on the
Oh, yeah.
501. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Righto, that's it, guys. Back to the man cave. Boom, there she goes. Righto, man. Thanks for dropping in. Rightio guys, got some Jay Leno's bloody leather cleaner. We went to Mungo National Park and of course Nay followed me around and I got her into trouble. I've just cleaned this up and Nay just said, you should bloody show... Oh, you've still got bloody prickles all in here. The prickles are from Murray Sunset National Park. Okay, got it. So, all that bloody orange shit. And as we know, on white sneakers, well, so Nay was saying, white sneakers are always hard to clean. I'll tell you what, look at that, just instantly cleans it up. Back to really easy. I'll finish it off so I don't bore you, and then I'll show you. Yeah, well that's what it comes up like.
Like brand spanking new.
Yeah. I just give it a rough bloody clean over, give it another spray. Not mucking around too much. Look at that, like that's crazy how that gets that out. That red shit. Brilliant.
If you got white sneakers, that's the stuff to use.
Yeah. Done, baby.
You're a treasure. You'll make a shoe shine in no time.
Right, guys, I'm just going to show you, so as you heard, me and Nay went to Mungo National Park. We actually did 1,900 kilometres in 4 days, and on the last day something happened, which I'll tell you. But this was not taking video cameras. I did take Sparky, and here's some bloody footage of, the reason for doing that was just, you know, having a bit of a muck around with Sparky. It wasn't to do a video. I didn't want this trip to be about, you know, biker bits and Mark bloody taking videos all the time. It was just me and Nay to spend some time. So what we did was we left and we took part of the silo trail, as you can see there. That's Nay, obviously. And what we did was we came out at Sea Lake, and that's really awesome. Back in the day, there was, I haven't got any bloody photos of. They have a big circle, and we've got these like a lounge, and you sit there, and it's for stargazing at night time. It became a very popular place, especially with Chinese tourists going out there, because they had a top 10 things to do in Australia, and that was one of the things. So we'd be out there years and years ago going, where are all these Chinese people coming from? It was crazy, and the farmers were pulling it. They'd drive out and get the photos because it has that, as you could see, it reflects. Anyway, so yeah, we stopped there, and they've got a big walkway, a big circle. It's pretty fancy out there now. So that we checked that, and then we continued on through there, heading towards Mungo National Park, taking some bloody cool photos. And then we got to Mungo, but the problem was all the campsites were bloody booked up. So we ended up having to sleep in the Jeep in the front seats. And I tell you what, we most probably won't ever do that again, but sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. And checked out the Great Wall of China, which, you know, it's just mound erosions and all that kind of stuff. But the wool shed, and then you can see Nay in the visitor centre with that big bloody wombat looking thing, which is pretty cool. The wool shed, I love that wool shed. It's huge in there. It's just really, really cool. And then what we did was we went to Poon Kerry. There we had brunch, and then we did the big trek across to Ivanhoe. And I wanted to drop out the geostash. So the Wasteland geostash is now active. It is being relocated. You'll see there's a picture of me pointing. I've got a series of photos to help, because you don't have phone reception. You have to do the GPS thing to get it. But I've got some pictures that will be a helpful hint to be able to find it without even having a GPS location. Yeah, so we did that, and then we bloody we get to Darnick, which is 100. Watch this bit of footage. How's that, guys? We're at bloody Darnick, between Poon Kerry and Ivanhoe. Woo. And as we crossed on that line, those bloody bells went. That's crazy. Woo. Is it a noisy bugger? That's crazy. So we just drove 130 kilometres from Poon Kerry, and this is the only bloody thing in between. And as soon as we hit the crossing there, the lights went ding, ding, ding. Nuts. Yeah, so this is Darnick rail siding. Anyway, righto. Yeah, so I think that was Nay's favourite part of the. So when that because we'd hit those the things and ding ding, and we looked and went, holy shit, there's a bloody train coming. So I scooted up the side of the thing, pulled up to grab out my bloody phone to take it, and Nate jumps out, and as she's jumping out, the guy's waving and tooting and all that kind of stuff. So it was that was pretty cool to actually have that happen after just doing that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's Darnick. That is Carnage Road, if you remember that video. So then what we did was, we actually So we got to Ivanhoe, but the main road to Hay was closed. We tried going down separate bloody different ways, and it was just like we were starting to get water on the sides and even the wheel ruts. And it was funny, at one point I was getting a stick to see how deep it was, and then I'm hitting going, what the hell? There was fish in the bloody wheel puddle. It was crazy. We ended up going across to Hillston, and from Hillston we got to Hay. We actually got there late at night. I had a 24-hour check-in, so we actually got a motel on that one. Stayed the night there, and then we made our way across to Murray Sunset National Park to do the hopper, and also to do a check on the geostash out there, which is the we call that one the Big Desert, and that is still there and active. And then we basically camped the night there in the state forest area, and which is where all those bloody prickles are. And yeah, we had a good time there. But in the morning, I woke up great. As I go to get out of the tent, boom, me back bloody went. So it was lucky it was on the last day. So yeah, there you go. That was our 4 days away. Rightio guys, here's a bit of footage of Alastair in Little Desert on Buttercup, the bloody Gas 700. I've just got a snippet of, it's a little bit more than a snippet, but I will actually have a full video of that full ride if you're interested in it. It'll be out tomorrow. Righto, check the poor bastard out.
How's it going, guys? Well, I'm here in Little Desert. It's physically demanding. I mean, I'm already fucked, but it's good fun, and I'm glad I'm getting the hang of it again. Oh, whoops, and a turn. That's two. Now guys, this is an interesting one because I actually have my foot pinned under the bike. I am solo today, but I've got a knee perb, I've got everything I need. I was going to be camping this weekend with Kev and maybe Mark, but Kev got crook and Mark's just flat out. He just doesn't have time. He's got a deadline with the Himalayan thing and so on. So I thought, oh, I'm just going to come out for the day and get some sand riding in. Look at this big bastard. Yeah. Look at that, eh? The desert sled. No, not yet. Coming back that way. Dellenberg's Mill Track. So guys, what I do here, I mean this isn't too bad, but I take off in second. I'm geared a little bit lower, got a smaller front sprocket, and I take off in second. Guess that. Don't ride the clutch. Just get the wheel spinning. See? And you're up and running. Oh, just having a quick breather. It's hard work. I think I've done 40k, maybe 45k now. Might have to proper rest soon, but yeah. Oh, this bike is so good in the sand. At this point, it's not really a matter of skill or anything. It's just I'm fucked, absolutely exhausted. I'm just not sand fit at all. I should mention tyre pressure because people will want to know. So I'm running 18 in the rear and 14 in the front. I do have rim locks, so yeah. I wouldn't run it that low without rim locks in the back. and it's great. I mean, it's a bit. The only thing is, you know, you got to be careful on the hard stuff, and any big roots going across the track. You don't want any pinch flats, but no, it's been okay. On a lighter bike like this, I think 14 on the front is fine in the sand. Whoa, almost lost it. Haha, fuck. Oh, that would have been a that would have been a 55 kilometre an hour off. Okay, that was a rude wake up call. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show you. So just how deep and shitty the sand is. Hopefully you can see that all right. I literally just went straight back into this nasty stuff. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Oh, okay. Getting really, really fatigued. Oh, this is pathetic. Wow. That's hard. Just physically so demanding. Okay. The bike's feeling it. It's getting hot. Oh, well, it always gets hot. Come on. Let's get in the fucking game, you idiot. That's the only way you can do it is be fucking aggressive. Come on. Oh, and just in case Mark's putting this in Man Cave Tuesday, that's it guys, back to the Man Cave.
Rightio guys, I have got the winners for the $100 vouchers from Jay Leno's Garage Australia. Here they are right here. So, Crewy, Graham Rust, and a member, Simon Jones. Congratulations guys. So, Graham, I will send out that email tomorrow. And Simon, remember, you've got to go to the website, send in the on the contact form to say, Mark, give me bloody voucher, I saw me name, and I'll send that out to you as well. Bloody ripper. I should have already bloody told you, but don't forget all that metal polish and stuff, that's all back in stock. The motorcycle wash, bloody gift packs, all that shit. Righto, get out of it. Actually guys, I should give you a bit of bonus footage, because I know.
Someone got inside of Shelley's
Hey, hello. Just say hello.
Hey. It looked like she tried to escape.
There you go, Hillary, that's for you. Well, there you go, guys. That is Man Cave Tuesday, done and dusted for another bloody week. There won't be one next week because I do have to get, I've got to get going on that Himalayan. I've got to get all those parts on there, get it all set, beautifully bloody looking, perfectly adventurized for bloody going off and exploring, so that we can give that bike away. So that's my main focus. I've got a deadline I've got to meet. There will be the video tomorrow night of Alastair out at Little Desert. Looking at that video footage, I was thinking to myself, man, I'm glad I didn't bloody go on that one. But I will get back out there. What else is there? There'll obviously be the podcast as per usual, which on Spotify it comes out sometimes Thursday, sometimes Friday. But the video, I always try to get it so that it's at 12 p.m. or 12 noon on the Saturday. Righto, that's it guys. If you're not, now I'm all bloody kerfuffled. And here we go, you ready? This is the signature, I'm out of here. Remember guys, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.